The impact is primarily due to the compensation increase.
A question for Mr. Shibulal. Sir, you haven't mentioned the kind of deals that you've won during the quarter. If you could give us an indication of the deals that you've won.
So our strategies are seeing traction in the market. We have won transformational deals this quarter. I think the number is 2 or 3. We have won large deals in the first half, 9 of them. Some of them are consolidation opportunities, where clients have decided to consolidate their partners, reduce it from a large number to a small number. And we have benefited from those consolidations. So we had 9 large deals won in H1 and transformational deals this quarter. We are working on 5 instances of M&A related work with financial institutions. So we are seeing traction due to the M&A which happened in the financial services space. If you look at service lines, there is growth in infrastructure management, which is remote infrastructure management, BPO, process management related work in BPO, and in system integration. The system integration work is related to what I mentioned on the M&A side.
Hi, this is Akansha from Cyber Media. I have a question. I would like to know more about your investments in Brazil, especially about the development center that you are establishing there. You said China has around China has around 1,000 people. How big this would be? And also there is an indication about 2 million square feet under completion. I would like to have some idea about that.
So, we have set up our subsidiaries outside of India. We have them in China, Mexico, and Brazil. We have just initiated operations in Brazil. It will take obviously some time to grow that, but we have a fairly active roster of clients that are willing to participate in that center. Brazil is clearly to cater to the Brazilian market, local, domestic, as well as international clients that have a presence there. Mexico, we've opened our second development center in Monterrey. So our total capacity there has actually gone up. And in China, we continue to expand both from capability perspective, adding people. We have expanded the services footprint that we can offer from China, including BPO, Finacle, etc. And these are actually expanding fairly rapidly. So today we can, out of China, address our global clients as well as the local Chinese market. And in Mexico as well, we are now initiating coverage of the local Mexican market and use that as a takeoff point for addressing the rest of the Latin American market.
We have work in progress in infrastructure in Chennai, in Hyderabad, and in Mysore, and in Thiruvananthapuram, where the new campus is coming up. This is in India, not abroad.
Hi, Matric, Mr. Pai, can you explain why 4,521 people left this quarter, as it was negative in the previous quarter?
Well, a similar number left last quarter.
Last quarter, your addition is 1,548.
Yes.
Last quarter is actually, it was minus, 945.
Yeah, last time the gross was 356, 60 something. Yeah. So this time the gross has gone to 6,065 or 66. And the people who left is the same, almost the same, because stabilized. There's a higher attrition in the BPO than in the parent company. The parent company attrition has come down to 10.9% LTM. And, voluntary attrition is down to 7.5% from 8.4% the previous quarter. And the attrition involuntary is mostly in the training space. So in the sense that, they have to pass a test of a training, and since larger numbers have come, the numbers are here in this quarter. Otherwise, I think it's normal. Attrition has come down. We are hiring people as per the plan. We're increasing the total gross hire this year from 18,000 to 20,000. And the 2,000 extra people that we hire are going to be in the BPO and laterals for the parent company.
Yeah, you're saying.
Yes, sir.
Hari from Bloomberg. Question to any of the executives who might want to talk about. Just curious, do you track the rankings of Infosys by sales, and would you know where you stand in terms of you're the world's largest company in terms of services? And also any comments you want to make on where you want to be 10 years from now, and what kind of opportunities you see, and how you're preparing for that. Thank you.
See, if you look at our vision statement, our aspiration is to be the most respected corporation. So, yes, we can, look at by size and things like that. But what matters is, are you meeting or exceeding the expectation of your clients? We have seen an improvement in our customer satisfaction. Are you able to attract the best and the brightest people to join you and work for you? We believe we have one of the best talent available in the industry. And then, are you meeting the expectations of your investors? That investors will have to answer, or analysts will have to answer that question. We try to give the best performance, overall performance in the industry. And lastly, are we good corporate citizens? Are we running the business legally, ethically, etc.? And we again believe that we are doing that. So those are the things we look at, and those are the things we every day, make sure that we are doing.
Still, would you have a number of how many companies are out there that are larger than you by sales?
See, if you look at the analyst reports, these are the technology analyst reports, etc. Infosys figures in the leadership quadrant more and more in more and more services. So, for example, infrastructure management or enterprise solutions, etc. We are clearly seen as in the leadership quadrant today, and that's what we look for, and that's where we want to be positioned as a leader in the industry. Typically, there are few companies who will appear as leaders in the industry, and we are part of that leadership quadrant.
The second part of my question is about your comments on where you see yourself 10 years from now.
So, somebody was just joking, saying that we have to now have an astrologer with us. See, this is our 28th year of operation. In 1981, the company was founded, and we have grown, substantially grown, done well. What I can say for sure is the company will be strong. Company will have significant number of employees. It will be one of the leaders in the industry. What size, what revenue? We can't even tell you what is next year's revenue, right? So I can't talk about 10 years from now.
My question is not really in terms of revenues or size, more in terms of the nature of work that you do.
Business is changing. Say 10 years back, Infosys was primarily a technology solutions company providing application development and maintenance. Today, we have full service capabilities all the way from consulting to infrastructure management, system integration, business process management. We have one of the most successful products out of India today in Finacle. So we have a breadth of services, a growing portfolio of IP solutions, etc. The nature of service delivery is changing. Rather than doing projects in time material, fixed price, etc., we are more and more delivering services as a utility on a pay-as-you-go model.